Well, hello. Welcome to another wonderful episode of this Tales of the Concord Shadows in the Daggerlands. My name is Molly, mollyhitsdifferent.com. Just above me, you will see my friend from the PNW, whose name also starts with a P.
That's me. My name's Penny. They, them pronouns. I'm playing Taz, who has he, him pronouns.
Throwing it across the Rockies.
Hi, I'm Scarlett. I use she, her pronouns, and I will be playing Bay, who uses they, them pronouns.
And then a long, long ways away, in a galaxy far, far near.
Hi, I'm Kat. I use she, it pronouns, and I will be playing Ember, who uses she, her pronouns.
Yay! We made it. Episode heckin' 7. Welcome. So, let's get stuck in. 2 days ago, when last we saw our heroes, minutes ago, however you're watching this on YouTube, they had combined nearly half a dungeon together and decided to kill it all at once. And it went pretty well for them. Thanks to a very angry Fae. Just fuming, one might say. As this squabble with these engineers that seem to in this area that just seems to stink of industrial solvents and drip with this necromantic oil and ink that seems to pulse through all of their creations. They were able to triumph over them, not before Bay got a few new holes punched in their chest. Yikes. And so they were able to go downstairs, and then there were some communication difficulties. But right towards the end, I think that they were able to get it all together, and they were able to unlock the arcane wards protecting this trapdoor in the basement of the ship. So you are sitting in this well-appointed... Adora will not be with us today, as, she's out there living the jet-set life in the City of Angels. Our angel is in the City of Angels. But she will be back for our season finale. So you're in this well-appointed kind of captain's quarters in the third deck of the ship. You hear above you kind of the stamping of footsteps and the tearing of pipe off of the walls, metallic scratching across one another as the 12 people you trapped in that room are trying to figure out a way out of their quickly they're quickly running out of air.
Deoxygenating.
We forgot air holes, guys!
You didn't punch holes in the box.
Shoot!
Air holes in the box.
So you can hear them tearing metal apart above you. But otherwise, you're in this well-appointed captain's chamber. There's a 4-poster bed, full size. You hear small skittering beneath the trapdoor as you press your ear to it. And Wig will kind of scrunch her nose a little bit and do a little shake.
Skittering of one creature or skittering of many creatures?
You definitely get more than one.
Interesting.
How much of a hurry are we in? Would it be useful for me to have a detect magic going on when we went down there?
How long? Is that
10 minutes.
Yeah. We're in kind of a hurry.
We should probably just go then.
Okay. I don't know. There's probably magic.
A long time. 10 minutes is a long time. We can just go.
Okay. We also have this nice officer quarters, and we could just take a long rest.
I'm good.
We could.
I'm
All right.
good on that one. Let's head down the trap door. I'll lead the way because as the tallest person, that's what makes sense.
And as soon as Taz says that, Ember grabs Taz's ear,
Ow.
yanks him backwards,
Ow.
and starts walking down.
Okay, yeah, no,
Shh.
you can. Yeah, that's okay.
That's
She's
totally
going-
fine.
She's
We love
going
that.
to stealth and move forward quietly, looking for traps like the rogue does.
Mm.
Oh, okay. You're a rogue?
Am I?
Are you sneaky?
I am a sneaky little fox. It's true.
Okay, I thought you were a foxy little sneak. I get that confused, so thank you
We'll
for
call him A,
clarifying.
we'll call
Yeah,
him B.
Really exclusive.
Got it. So,
And Instagram.
you are the first one to reach the bottom, and you press you end up in this darkened, not cavernous, this thin, dark hallway. And this smell of industrial chemicals and solvents seems to be growing stronger and sharper as you get down, and you see what is your give me a perception check.
Okay. I do have dark vision as well.
Yep,
That's just Ember.
you can do a group one. Yeah, you're all walking together.
Okay.
I rolled bad.
So did I.
I rolled okay. I don't know what my stealth is.
I got like a.
Looking for
Yeah.
perception.
Oh,
I got a 5.
I got a 6.
dirty 20.
As you're making your way down the hall, kind of towards the far edge of your, do you have dark vision?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Sure don't.
You
One person with good perception.
You hear some skittering down the hall.
Uh-huh.
And
incredibly keen ears.
yeah, just like that really good halfling ear.
Uh-huh.
The ear game is very strong.
They're known for.
Yeah, so you hear some skittering at the end of the hall, and it seems to be louder. You're able to kind of put together that there are you hear at least 20 distinct pairs of legs.
You said pairs of legs?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna reach my hands out, safety dad style.
In the dark, Bay attempts to stop the two people in front of them without being able to see them.
A breaststroke motion, you know?
So you get slapped by the hand of the blind halfling behind you.
What?
You guys, there's something over there.
What?
Mm.
I don't see anything.
Listen, there's something over there.
And you hear...
Would it be helpful if you could see?
I was just about to say, do you think I should And then I think probably Bay will just go ahead and cast light.
Oh, right. You flip your light on to see down this thin dark passage with these kind of dark red and gray stone walls that seem to kind of weave around in 5 to 10 foot gaps, sometimes shrinking down to as much as 2.5 feet and only getting about 10 or 15 feet at its widest. And you're winding through and you see ruts on the ground that are indicative of carts being moved in and out with thick wooden wheels. So you can see the ruts in the ground.
Does the skittering get loud? Does it feel like it's coming from down the hallway?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna throw a dancing lights as far down the hallway as I can. It's got a 120-foot range.
You throw it as far down as you can.
I have to cast light on something. I can just hand it to you. You can just throw the.
Well, you should probably hold the thing with light so you can see, and then I'll do my cantrip down the hall.
You throw it all the way down the hall, and now you see one of those you had those kind of little like knife-footed creatures that sprung out of one of the bodies of the hitmen that attacked you on the road.
I see.
And you see probably 5 or 10 of them, and they skitter back into the darkness away from the light further down the hallway.
Lovely. I should probably mention, just before I forget, the dancing lights. It is Thipa's crest. It is the crest of the Aushabala.
So you see this kind of blue and purple book burn into existence with 2 ferns hanging down from it in this beautiful green, and the 2 ferns that hang down are lit up in a brilliant neon green, and so it kind of looks like a Vegas pool party type item down the hall.
Nice. Now there are some little knife-footed little goobers, so I don't love that.
They prefer glip glops.
They prefer glip glops.
They identify as glip glops.
All right.
I told you there was something there. It's glip glops, obviously.
Duh, obviously. So what's the plan? They ran away from the
They
light,
don't
the
seem
roaches, right?
hostile. Yeah.
They ran away from the light. I mean, what's the worst that happens if we just walk in there? We get swarmed and stabbed and killed. I mean, what's the worst that happens?
A Wig will say, yeah, yeah, well, Kwa'u, might be, down here, yeah, and she kind of fiddles with her spear, with her lance.
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of like, well, the Kwa'u might be, down here, and, yeah, it's probably got like the last core, so we gotta maybe go.
Well, let's make this quick before more of them show up. Come on.
All right. You lead the way, I'll follow.
So the intention here is to kind of press quickly forward after them.
I
Oh, so there's like I was imagining like a steady stream. There's like a limited number of these. Okay.
Nope, you just saw that this light came on. This rotating neon disco light or green light came on, and you saw like 10 or 15 of them just go back into the darkness.
I got you. Yeah, okay.
Let's try not to like rush, but let's not dawdle either.
Oh, I get 4 of these with the cast, so I'll kind of, and I can move them as a bonus action. So as we move, I'll kind of keep them in front of us. Not that I have dark vision, but
They all different colors. I'm imagining like absolutely a dance party.
Yeah, I mean that is the normal use case for them. I throw a lot of ragers back at the academy. So
Hell yeah, and they are dancing lights.
yeah, they are dancing lights. They're like, wow, 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 wow.
Exactly. Yeah. You need a minor illusion specialist to get the music going, but otherwise, pretty much there.
It takes this opportunity to have Taz practice our language skills. So, like the Elvish equivalent of being like, "Donde está la discotheque?"
Discotheque and Elvish is a lot of
Ember is just staring at you two like you've lost your marbles.
All right. So yeah, we proceed.
All right.
Follow them.
So, as you make your way, down the hall. You see a figure standing in the middle of the hallway, and they will first speak in this language that with this clicking and this sound of mechanical noises that you've heard the rest of the cult kind of use. And do you say anything?
Hello. Do you have the sequomantic core we came here to get?
We have the
well, that ties that up nicely. So you are the ones who set off the alarm.
No, your guard set the alarm off when we showed up.
Why would you come here?
To get the sequemantic core?
Yeah, but
You
you
like-
don't need that. Why do you care about that?
Why do you care about it?
Well, it's running.
Well,
It runs my operation, and it's my right.
It's gonna run our future.
It's your right?
Of course.
So this is the left one?
Hey.
While Taz and Bay are talking to this guy and distracting them, I'm going to attempt to slowly back up into the shadows.
Okay.
Wait a second. You're not a henchman, are you? Are you Kwa'u?
I'm glad my reputation precedes me.
Oh, it for sure does.
You see kind of this lengthy chain flail wrapped around like a heavily mechanically infused arm. And he says, "Listen, you can leave now. I'll continue to take whatever I want from this land, and I won't kill you."
I think we got off on the wrong foot. First of all, hi, I'm Bay. And Bay,
Sorry, are you close enough to shake his hand?
Bay
Is that the plan?
starts to extend their hand and then goes, hmm.
So how close are you at this point?
Do we have a map we can look at? Or yeah,
I'll get there. I'll get there.
Okay.
How big, yeah, explain to me what we walked into. How big is the room?
You are in a probably 5 or 10 foot wide hallway that kind of twists and turns. He's standing at kind of a twist in the hallway, in the center of the hallway, talking to you.
Mhm.
And he says, "I don't care what your name is. In fact, I prefer not to know. Leave. I am making you this offer. You will live if you leave now."
I wanna continue the conversation, but I want to make sure that Ember gets a chance to like make
Do her
whatever stealth
sneaking?
rolls and do
Yeah,
her rogue stuff.
Yeah.
I'm essentially trying to stealth into the shadows but still be able to see him. And if I can, go ahead and pull out my gun and start lining up a shot. Not going to shoot.
Okay. Make a stealth check.
Okay. That's a nat 1.
Oh no.
The dice have been hating me. Last game, this game, it doesn't matter. I can't roll well, period.
I'm expecting a no, but I gotta ask anyway. Is my brazen attitude and the distraction enough to constitute a help action for the
We are
hiding?
here, and we have disco lights. To be
And
fair.
we have disco lights.
I'd say the disco lights hurt. Actually,
What? No.
yeah. So I'd say you would if there weren't spinning green foam lights all over the place.
Okay.
Okay. Hello, fox person. You can stop doing that. I see you.
All right. Look, Kwa'u. I can call you Kwa. I'll call you Mr. U.
Kwa'u.
Mr. U.
I gave you my name. My name is Kwa'u. That is the end of it.
Is there like a last name or a middle name, or
I need no other name.
is there like a title?
Mr. Kwa'u.
I'm bored
Well,
of this conversation.
Can I present a counter offer to the one where we leave and you don't kill us? And then I'm going to cast Babble and just try to confuse him as much as possible. Babble, I'm very bad at actually saying gibberish, but I'm just going to and then except I think it's not actually gibberish. Let me read this carefully. Hold on. You speak a garbled mess of gibberish so confounding that a creature of your choice within range loses its ability to articulate itself. So I'm going to but when I'm instead of like literal gibberish, it's going to be like wizardly techno babble, where I explain just the complete nonsense version of like I'm bullshitting on an essay.
Okay. What?
Oh,
Okay.
DC 15 charisma save.
And does this deal damage?
It does deal damage, but only on a
Okay.
failed save because it's a cantrip.
So you're going for a cold cock here. You're
I'm
going for a
cold
sucker
cock.
punch.
I
What?
was gonna do a thing. You
Oh.
did it. It's happening.
All right, we're here. So
I didn't come up. Well, my idea was if I could get this off. It's a DC 15 charisma save. The idea was he was talking to the little skitterers, so maybe he can't give them orders, and we can.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see you.
Because if he fails the save, he's unable to articulate himself, but he can still cast spells. Because otherwise, it would be broken as fuck.
okay. So
Mhm.
roll for initiative.
I got
1 second, I gotta move y'all.
Yeah. I'm sorry for robbing you of your action, Scarlet.
Oh no, you're fine.
Were you gonna do something cool?
I'll save it. We'll do it. You know.
That's not you. That's Bay.
Hi.
I just realized I should have tried in that situation. I should have tried to use my ambush prey, which would have given me advantage. Oh well.
All right, make the roll with advantage.
Oh, if you're willing, sure. In that case, instead of a 1, it would have been a 23.
The
Right.
disco lights did help.
Disco lights. It was a nice disco distraction. So we had Ember was set back. Taz is up here talking to them.
Okay. I guess I'm right next to him.
I mean, you were just talking to them, right?
Sure, yeah. Hey, look,
Okay.
if the rogue gets a sneak attack, it was all worth it.
Okay, cool. So
Maybe he'll think I'm not as tanky as I am because he thinks I'm a wizard.
Yeah.
well, you are a
Which
wizard.
Which I am. Yeah.
Okay, so let me get initiative rolled up here. Do 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 do. Toggle combat state. Toggle combat state. Move to combat tracker. Begin combat. Roll for my guy. At the end. Cool. Taz, initiative.
14.
Adora, initiative. Wow. Yikes. One singular yike. Sure, we'll just do that. The Ember.
15. Also, hate to be a
Bio.
pain.
So. Bayou.
12.
Great. Alrighty here. So, let me get Soot on the map. Our friend Soot. My dog Soot. The littlest, tiniest baby that ever was. That is not... Oh, that's because I'm on the wrong screen. Actors, Soot.
Shy guy.
There's Soot. You see Soot?
Yeah, thank you.
Great. All right. So now we are all set the heck up. Ember lines up their shot.
Okay.
Do we get a surprise round?
Ember does.
Nice.
Wonderful. And I am unseen, so I get sneak attack. And then
I love how Taz keeps moving.
I'm not doing anything.
Okay.
Sorry. Do I just get one action or full turn?
You get a full turn.
Wonderful. In that case, I use my bonus action as steady aim, which gives me advantage on my next attack roll this turn, but it brings my speed to 0.
You already have advantage because you are unseen.
Oh. In that case, strike that. I will hold my bonus action for a moment and go ahead and use my attack. Just making sure I get the extra from ambush prey correct. I get an additional 1d6 in addition to my sneak attack on top of it.
This would be a nasty time to get a 20.
Yeah, I'm really hoping I do. I'm rolling 2, and it's not my bad one from before, so...
Your crit range is just 20 right now? It's not like 19 or something?
No.
At the moment, it's only 20. The more hits I make in combat, the lower it gets.
Okay. It's about 1 in 10 chance. 1 in 10 chance.
2 1s.
Not that bad, but not good. Not good at all. A 13 does not hit, I assume.
A 13 hits.
Okay.
That is not the good news you think it is. That means he's got hundreds of HP. That means he's impossible to kill.
Ain't that the truth?
Resistance to all damage types.
All right, let's roll damage. And piercers, reroll one of the die. Awesome. 11 plus 8 is 19, plus 3 is 22.
Cool
So we killed
beans.
him, right?
Yeah, he's
The
dead.
boss? He's dead.
Yep.
Yeah.
100%. Way to
Oh,
go.
Did he made a save, I assume?
And now
No.
my crit range is 19.
He did not.
Ah. So I guess I'll just do damage on my turn.
And then I will use my bonus action to command Soot. They have a movement speed of 30 feet. Ruler. Da, 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 da.
So after as this shot rings out, you see a small puff of darkness just behind it as Soot roars, quietly skitters forward as this babbling goes on in front of them, and Soot's small toothy maw wraps around the leg of this hulking arcane enhanced behemoth.
And attempts to take a chomp out of their Achilles tendon.
Chomp chomp.
9 plus 6 for 15 to hit.
Yep.
For 7 damage.
Cool.
And I don't think I want to use my movement. I think I like my spot. So actually, I'm going to move up just a little bit so I can get a better angle in case he backs up.
All right, wicked.
All right, all done.
So, I am going to so first you'll hear a crunch in his boot, and you'll remember what happened at the street where they called out these little skitterers by crunching a vial in their boot, and he does that here, and so you will see about 20 of these skitterers start to surge out at you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then you see as this large spiked ball is wrapped around his arm. He will he will kind of unhinge it, and will swing out, rushing forward at Bayou, or
Hmm.
no, sorry, at Taz,
I
with
ask
this hit.
2 questions.
Sure.
So the first thing is what happened to my spell cast, and the second
Yep.
is
He failed.
where is Wig? Okay, so if he failed, can I roll my damage now, or
Mhm.
should I wait? Okay, that is 4 damage. 4. Count 'em,
Dang.
4 damage.
Ding. Ding.
And then the second question is Wig with us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And Wig is standing right next to you. You're shoulder to shoulder with Wig.
I see.
Wig is directly north of you.
I don't see her somehow.
She's there on my screen.
I see her.
Okay.
I will refresh my client.
All right. So we'll rush forward with its okie dokie. We'll rush forward and make a swing out with this flail that's wrapped around its arm.
My browser when I went to refresh.
Your browser crashed?
Yeah, but I'm back.
Okay, great. So that will deal. So it was a 23 to hit. That's going to hit. So it wraps around you for 13 piercing damage, and it wraps and locks around your leg, and he grabs you. You have the restrained condition.
Okay.
Your attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. Your speed is reduced to 0, and you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. Next up in our order is 15 on the thing. Oh, is actually Wig, who will kind of say, "No, mm-mm, mm-mm, mhm." And you'll see we'll hop up and run along the wall here, and we'll jump backwards at this creature, and make her 2 strikes with advantage. First one will hit. Second one is a crit. All right. So let me see what exactly your damage calculation is. Whoop. I don't want to see that on that screen. I want to see it on this screen.
I always count on Adora to make a character that's like 40% of the party's damage.
We often rely on her for just that. So that'll be. I'm just going to do averages. So that'll be. That'll be 12, and then yeah, that'll be like I'm going to say 35 damage from a crit and a hit, which is absurd. I love it.
Jeez.
So, and she'll stand there and say, "Let go." Let go of him now.
Your wig is too much for me, Molly.
But am I wrong though? Why are you booing? Ember, you're up next.
It's perfect.
All right.
So I pulled out my gun.
Okay. Can I
So
get
anyways, I started blasting.
crowd? Can I ask the party crowd control or damage?
I am on my turn going to put a cloud of daggers right here, and it's going to win the fight for us. So,
Okay.
Interesting thought.
Great. Love the enthusiasm.
yeah.
Love the confidence.
In that case, Ember she is now seen, so I no longer have the advantage for that, correct?
You no longer have advantage from that. You would have yeah.
But I do currently have sneak attack because they are flanked.
Yep.
I will use my steady aim as my bonus feature. Brings my speed to 0, but I now have advantage. So I am going to shoot again. That is that definitely hits. 26.
Cool. All right.
And then
And
damage.
you drive a shot straight through. Oh, it's a 20. I thought it was 26 damage.
Oh no. We'll see how much. And reroll 1 for Piercer. 15 damage.
Okay, cool. All right, and you see great. Love that. Next up is actually our Skitterer friends. Yay!
Oh boy.
So we're going to have
Oh, man, they got a 15. That's a bummer.
some of them did.
For whatever reason, Bay does not roll well on initiative, specifically initiative rolls. Not Bay's strong suit. It's the short legs, I think.
I was so sure I was going to go before these skitterers. I guess I am not actually going to get a good cloud of daggers like I thought I was. I thought I was going to put them right there, and they would be forced to rush through the choke point.
Don't count your lack of chickens before they not hatch.
What's a nuthatch?
Not. A nuthatch is where you keep your nuts, obviously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and these 10 creatures skitter out and start to lay into the group. The first set will these eyes darting around quickly. These single eyes seem to be like scanning you. They will lash out. Okay. So the first group will attack Wig, and they will, let's see, 13. No, there's no way. So that you see they're kind of all piled over Wig, but Wig is like, no, please, no, thank you, and kind of like knocks them off with this with the spears, like no, and the other group will gang up on Taz. So they will hit, and so that'll be 5 piercing damage. As they start to stab you with their legs, they're skittering up all over you and stabbing at you. Next up is Taz himself.
Okay, so I am restrained because I have the chain like around me.
Yep. It's kind of like wrapped around your hip and locked around a leg.
Okay. Well, let me just measure something real quick. No, how do I measure? Ruler. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is which way? Which way do I go? I'm gonna Misty Step. If I go, I'm worried that if I go down this way, there will be more stuff, but there's not really anywhere to go.
It's a reasonable conclusion to reach.
I'm going to here. This part looks good from where I'm standing, and Taz has 8 intelligence. So I'm gonna make a real quick intelligence check. we'll call it a DC 10 to understand that going somewhere you've never seen is a bad idea. That Misty stepping into the unknown is bad. Okay, I failed my DC 10 intelligence check because I'm a great wizard.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm going to Misty Step to here. And I believe because I have teleported, I would lose restrained.
Yes.
Okay. There seems that I have guessed.
You hear him growl out, "Coward!"
He actually can't articulate anything because he failed.
I don't know if
So,
that's
nice try, GM, but he can't say shit. No, at the end of my turn, he will go back to being able to do that.
Hey, I like this better than what happened to my last BBG.
The steel voice. Yeah, I did take steel voice, but I decided not to use it. So, I wanted to see if he had high charisma by casting one spell and then drawing wild conclusions from the results.
I love that.
And then Misty Step is a leveled spell, so I'm going to use a cantrip because I remembered the rules after making my plan. So now I'm way over here.
I love it when that happens.
Babble does less damage. I know Ember hit with a 12 to hit. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna firebolt. Well,
He's not heavily armored. Like this is like a fairly sinewy human man standing in front of you with these necromantic industrial upgrades all over him. He's not particularly well armored at this point.
the question to ask, and I guess I would like input from the team, is do we think him talking to the minions like does anything?
No.
Considering that he smashed a vial of some kind of scent or pheromones, I'm guessing, as they're acting on their own.
I'm just gonna go ahead and firebolt him then.
Okay.
I rolled a 19 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Yeah, and then that's 2d10. Oh, I cannot roll on the table to save my life. And that's that. Oh, 3. Count them. 3 damage points.
Just absolutely throwing out damage in a huge spot. Just absolutely bullying
Just as planned.
this creature.
This is why we don't take agonizing blast. We don't take eldritch blast. It's for the swings. Okay, we need the swings.
Need swings. Not consistent damage. Overrated. Speaking of things that aren't overrated, Bayou, you're up.
Okay.
Oh, if it informs your decision, I have 7 health points.
Well,
It is. I will tell you, it is usually better in D&D to use the healing after they go down.
You did it again, Taz.
Oops, Toss did it again. I've been watching the season of How I Met Your Mother that has Britney Spears in it. I love that. I love that girl.
Great.
Like really deeply, one of my first like. Other than Catherine Zeta-Jones, who is like #1, far and ahead, like my #1 crush, her in Mask of Zorro. Oh!
Absolutely. Britney Spears' Oops, I Did It Again was the first album that I ever purchased with my own money as a child.
Oh, come on. The Pokemon album. Come on. What do you mean?
Sorry.
I had the Pokemon album on cassette, and then I purchased it again in CD form.
Ooh, that's amazing. I feel like I probably got it. I got it doesn't matter. Anyway. It's me. Hi.
I'm the non-bean, it's me.
Damn it, Taz. All right. Well,
Hey, you do whatever you need to do. If I go down, that's the best time to heal me.
no, I know. I had a we're just sometimes you have a pupil that just they have so much potential, you know, and they're just not living up to their, but it's like
It's important to start the fight suddenly so your cleric doesn't have time to cast bless. That's
okay. I'm gonna reach out and use. Remind me, Molly? How does disengage work? It's an action,
Yeah.
and how does it work? I
You
don't take an
just
attack of opportunity,
Don't take attacks of opportunity.
you just spend your action, not
but it's a full action. Okay.
Full action.
unless you're a rogue or a dervish, I guess.
Okay,
Whatever
well,
class wig is.
A Zephyr.
Zephyr.
all right.
Zephyr? I hardly knew her.
See, that doesn't work because Zeph isn't a word.
I mean, not yet, Penny.
I don't know after this. I'm pretty sure Wig has been Zephing on people all week.
All right, I'm gonna reach out and I'm gonna use inflict wounds.
Oh, yeah.
What I'm gonna do.
Oh, yeah. Make a melee spell attack.
Okay, I will. Okay.
You see,
Oh.
Bay is like nervously looking around. There's like all these things skittering all over them, and they just are like,
No, Bay is having mad like mother hen instincts right now.
Okay.
Bay is just like, everyone stay together. Stop wandering away.
Keep track of your body.
Okay, so that's a 17 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, great. We love that. All right.
You roll them d10s.
I
You can't be worse than mine.
will.
Until she rolls 3
Wasn't
damage on a 3d10.
Well, it wasn't good. Okay, 8.
No.
It wasn't good.
All right, go off. Okay, so another this like you grab sort of hold of one of these like these oil apparatus that seem to be moving fluid through as a part of an exoskeleton around him, and you sort of you get like a finger onto him, and like a little bit of the energy pulses through your finger and surges into his arm, and you see you hit right where he got burned before, or lightly grazed by fire. Then my second group of little skitterers will make their appearance. A 1, a 2, a 3. Oh. 4, a 5, a 6.
Oh.
7, a 8.
How do they get there?
A 9, a 10.
How are they going through the walls?
How are they going through the walls? They're climbing along the walls.
Oh no.
Yeah. And so this next group will descend onto Taz and Bayou. Taz, they get a 16 to hit, or sorry, a 20. Never mind, they definitely hit. You take another 5 slashing damage from these as they're crawling all over you, cutting you up. Bayou, they hit with a 22, and you take another 5 slashing damage as they start to crawl all over you. Next up is our friend at the top of the order, our big guy. Just a big guy. The big guy will turn around facing Wig, absolutely furious at this, like at the quill that's still lodged in like a part of his shoulder. Will snap off the end, which immediately regrows, and will attempt to like wrap the flail around them. Her is the word I'm looking for there. Yeah, that one hits. So that'll be a 14 plus 4, 18 damage, and Wig is restricted, and so you see Wig's Wig's lance is kind of pressed up into them as they're sort of being held in place by this, as you see the maul kind of digging into Wig's back, kind of peeling away some of the fur on the back of Wig, and you see some blood start to trickle out. And as he does that, his other arm will kind of reveals an arm blade rapier, and he will stab into Wig. See if Wig is able to wiggle their way away from that. No. Oh, wait, we have advantage. Okay. Yep. So 22. So that'll be another 11 piercing damage on Wig. So that'll be a total of 29 dealt this round. And you see Wig is unconscious.
Oh no.
Apparently. Or wait, nope, Wig has 1 hit point because temps.
God.
So you see Wig has Wig is dripping blood down from the back and has just had another hole punched through them. And seems to be in a bad way. Next up is Wig themselves. This
why did I
is
move there? What happened?
Oh no.
Molly plays D&D with herself. My favorite show.
I love that show.
Oh my goodness, me too. So Wig will we will do an oh wait, there would have been 2 attacks that Wig would have made. No. Nope. That doesn't make any sense. No wait, yes there would. There would have been 2 attacks. Yep, okay. So Wig does their reaction attacks. 3 of them hit, 1 of them hits for another 14 damage, and you see that the kind of the biomechanics are leaking off of this creature. There seems to be, you kind of smell this noxious solvent smell seems to be getting absolutely stronger as this pink purple ichor is spraying up all over the walls, and then they swing out another 2 times. Hit and crit again. And you will see as the second hit goes off, this kind of first stab goes through, and then the second stab goes through. You will see the apparatus fall off of this human, and as it does, he will take his reaction and lift up a small tablet in his hand, crush it, and will disappear.
He disappears?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And so all the skitterers are still around you. Next up is Wig, who already did that. So Ember, you're up.
All right, give me just a sec. I'm reading something in detail.
Ooh, reading?
We love to see it.
Is there a guy here that disappeared when my client bugged out? Yeah, see, one just disappeared there and then reappeared.
Is there...
I think it might be like a line of sight thing.
Nope. There are... Some of them are not... Here, we can do this. I can just make sure everybody's visible, invisible, visible. And that should be everybody.
All right.
All right, Molly, quick question.
Poorly thought out answer.
My featured Deadeye, which increases my crit range every hit. If it says I lose it if I don't attack. Does casting a spell still count as an attack?
No.
Okay, so if
Unless the spell, if the spell has an attack roll, yes.
It technically does not. But I still think that it would be a good opportunity to use it. And
Let me make something clear here. Minion mechanics are in play with the skitterers.
thank you. That brings some reminder to me. So overkill is possible. Wonderful then. In that case, I will attempt to target this skitterer.
The one on
Soot Square, which
Soot Square?
think because there's is that count as flanking or
no.
okay.
You will get sneak attack.
But I can use the action to okay, so I would get sneak attack, and then I can use the bonus of no movement to get advantage. So let's do that. That is
could you
critical.
place your token where you want to be shooting from? Because remember how overkill works, it's linear with ranged attacks. Do you want to be attacking from right where you are?
Can I can't move because I brought my movement speed down to 0.
That's true. All right.
Shoot. I will, however, can I choose to shoot this one instead? I wouldn't get flanking anymore, but it would hit significantly more. So I wouldn't get my sneak attack damage.
Which one do you want to hit?
The one just to the south of Soot.
That's fine. Yeah.
So I don't get my sneak attack damage, but I did crit.
Yes, you do. It's within 5 feet of an ally.
Oh, wonderful. So that should go, I think that would pass through 4 of them.
Sure.
5, 6, 7. I see more down in the corner. So it actually is a line out. Can you see my ruler?
I see 5. Yep.
All right. Damage.
This was gonna whiz by my ear, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes, it is.
And base.
What's your crit range right now? It's 18, right?
Because this one hit, it now is down to 17. But yes, I rolled on my 2 dice. I rolled a 17 and a 19 to hit. So yeah, and then my critical is I get 1 extra D10 for
Bad medicine.
And then Piercer gives me another 1.
Yep.
So I get
roll a whole lot of dice. Roll a fireball.
I get 3d10 plus 2d6 plus 5.
I should play a rogue sometime.
And also, how does crit affect normal damage again?
So just roll all of that first.
Okay. And re-roll my 1 low one. Ugh. I went from a 2 to a 1. Oh well. 10, 21, plus 5 for 26.
26. Okay, and that was 3d10, 2d6.
Plus 5.
Plus 5. So then you have Piercer, which only adds to crits, which is 1d10. You have your Bad Medicine, which is only added to crits. And so then you would max out 2d6 and 1d10. So that is another 22 damage. So in total, that's 48. You shoot, you line up, flavor this, because you kill all 5. So flavor this for us.
All right. Ember lines up the shot and sees a sparkle of light reflect against the beam or against one of their blades and can see almost a perfect line bouncing from little skitter to little skitter and sees it all like in one continuous mirror, lines it up perfectly and shoots along through it. The shot pinks in between skitters just as it was lined up like some kind of magical pool game, bouncing up and sending each of them flying into the walls. How's that?
Love that. So as this happens, the rest of the skitterers will another group. So we get one group of skitterers. Another group will try to seize on Wig's weakness, and will strike out at Wig, who has right now a 22 AC question mark 19 AC. Okay. 10 plus 4 plus 5 is 19. Me to beat it. So you will see that these creatures will knock Wig down. They start to crawl over Wig after they had just rested themselves. Wig sort of falls down onto their spear, catches themselves, and as they do, as the chain that was holding them in place pulls them down, these creatures start to stab into it, and Wig falls in a lump to the ground and has all these little creatures climbing over it. Next up is Taz.
Okay. Okay, next up is Taz. For sure. Next up is Taz. For sure. Let me 1, 2. I can move there, right? No, that's a wall. Okay, 1. Oh, man. Bad news is going on around me. If I can just paint you a little word picture, when we came here, I was very like, we're on an adventure, and I started to kind of find the fun in it, having never really left the academy or had any practical work before. I started to get really into character. I've read a lot of stories, and we like met the bad guy, and I was like, here now is the end of it. I'm gonna attack the bad guy, and he's gonna die, and then we'll get the thing, and we'll go home. I was it's like that movie. I was thinking of Vegas, and I was thinking of Vegas, right? I was already thinking of winning, and then I think even after the Misty Step, I was pretty confident. And then all these guys came around the corner and split me off of my friends and swarmed me. And I'm starting to realize that I might actually die here. Like, this is not necessarily a game anymore. But it's a little late for that, right? I'm surrounded. So what I'm going to do, I have 2 health points. Do I have a health potion?
Yes, everybody has 1. Unless you spend it. So make sure to remove it from your inventory when you use it.
Okay, but that costs a full action.
It requires a bonus action to drink yourself.
Okay, and what?
I got you, bud. I'm gonna shout at you. I'm gonna be like, Taz, I freaking got you, man. You're gonna be okay.
Okay, I see this like confidence in Bay, and I'm like, you know what? I got nothing to worry about. I just gotta get people off my friends. I gotta get these little guys off my friends.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we're all stupid here. We're all low end. We're all inch dump stabs here. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cast Melf's Meteors and unzip the space above my head and open up and get 6 little meteors floating around my head.
You hear Thipa as she's flicking these meteors through to you. You hear in the back of your head, don't fucking die.
Like don't fucking die. And as I cast them, I can throw 2 of them.
Okay.
One I'm going to throw right here to
Right.
hit those 4. The other one, yeah, and it is a DC 15 dex save.
They fail?
Okay, so I'll roll that one first, I guess.
No,
it's
what?
2d.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah,
Cool.
so 4 on the first die and then 5. So that's 9 damage to those 4.
9 times 4 is 36. 36 divided by 7 is 28 is 4. 5. You kill all 5.
Ooh, very nice. And the second one, I'm going to throw it kind of right here. Try to get these guys in front of me and give me some space to breathe.
Okay.
Right? And so that's another DC 15 save.
This group saves?
Ah, so that's half damage, I believe?
Yep.
Yeah, that's half damage. 5 plus 6. Ooh, I'm finally rolling good. That's 11 halved to 5.
Great. So that'll be 10. So you take out 2.
Great. And then I'm going to try to. Is there a way to get past this guy without an opportunity attack? Doesn't look like it because I can't go here.
No.
I'm really snookered here.
You're snookered.
Yeah, I'm cornered. You ever play snooker?
Yeah.
I
Like
guess
snood.
the best I could possibly do is go like here and then here and then here. So there's only one that could possibly attack me. And
Okay.
maybe that's the best I can do. Okay, so now I'm in. I guess you see, or maybe I need to be here so that Bay can see me. Here, Bay can see me there.
Thank you.
Great.
Okay. Okay. Line of sight's important. Okay, and that's my turn.
All right,
but I'm
next.
sweating. I'm bleeding and sweating.
Next up is blood, sweat. Not very many tears yet are kind of being shed all over this battlefield. By you, you see your friend call a crown of stars. You see your head mistress for a moment. You're like, Thipa! And then you see the tear in reality close shut, and you're like, ah!
I'm gonna do so well in my assignment.
Oh my gosh,
It's really hard.
my arcanic assignment is gonna go so well.
I'm gonna get an A for sure.
My term paper is going to be so heartfelt.
I'm doing so much in the field research. Do you see this?
So here's my question for the team. You think he's gone? Like, he's obviously not gone, but you think he's gone for a while? Or you think he's just gone for a second?
I think we bloodied him, and he retreated. And
Okay.
he's probably recouping his strength, but it's probably important for us to do a similar thing. So
I think he'll be back in a matter of rounds.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead. Okay.
I might be wrong. I might be full of crap.
I love that you moved away from me, Taz. Farther. Okay.
is it better if I'm here?
No, I'm gonna do healing word on Taz. So that'll be 6
Nice. Every little bit helps.
for you.
These guys seem to do 5 damage, so
I'm gonna scoot over here.
You're intentionally taking an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay. You take 5 piercing damage.
Okay. And I'm gonna use Give Life on Wig.
Okay.
So that is gonna be
Oh yeah, that's a leveled spell and a cantrip. Go off. That's really potent.
thanks. 10 HP for Wig.
Ooh.
And I took 5 damage, you said?
Yeah, you took 5.
Okay, and that's all I gotta do.
Great. So you see Wig kind of cough and
you got a little Mickey Mouse in that wig.
yeah, I don't know. Wig is a mouse.
It's true.
It's wigging me out here.
Oh
Hey.
my goodness. Hey, Squirtbods there. Ho ho. And then the southern group of skitterers is going to march on down and give our friend Taz a little stabby stab.
How do you know they're Southern? Do they have Confederate flags?
Yes.
Oh, man.
And so that's a little bit less of a modifier, and they will miss you as you're sort of like you're bolstered. You feel the energy of Udmurs moving through you. You feel the surge of the water, the cold waters moving through you, and your senses are sharpened in this moment, and you're able to kind of bat away the stabs of a few of these creatures as they try to drive you down into the dirt. Next up is me again. And I will attack me. No one makes me attack me. Nobody. And here we go, where Adora rolls another freaking crit.
Oh my god.
Okay, we get.
Even
No,
when
I'm just
she's
kidding.
not here.
I'm just
Can
kidding.
you control my character next?
Yeah, no problem. So that'll be 13 damage on one of the attacks. So they will get done out. And that's I'm such a silly goose. Can I get the silliest of geese award?
Yes.
Honk.
To present this most prestigious.
So Wig will lash out and is able to kill 2 of these creatures with their lance on their turn. Next up is Ember.
All right. Ember does not have as many shots lined up this time.
You know who does?
Who?
You know who? LMFAO. They always have shots lined up.
Also, I think you accidentally deleted Soot.
I'm a soot truther. I could never. It's salacious that you would even suggest that.
Okay. Is that one still moved, though? Or are
Yes.
they... Okay. Cool. Just trying to line things up. So Ember's going to take their movement. Go here.
Bayou, what's your passive perception while you make this attack roll?
Remind me, it's perception plus proficiency?
10 plus perception.
Oh, okay, 13.
You're proficient in perception, no?
No.
Oh, okay. Right, great. You hear a noise down the hall.
Insight. I'm proficient in insight.
Cool. Ember, go ahead and make your shot.
Okay, I've got the perception.
I hear oh, sorry, Amber. Is that what you said?
Huh?
Sorry. Sorry. Molly, I did not process what you said. I heard a noise down the hall.
You hear a quiet kind of down the hall.
Interesting. Okay.
Ember's going to take a shot just by Taz again. It looks like I should be hitting at least 3 of them. I move, so I cannot use my bonus action to get that. However, I do get my sneak attack, assuming I hit. So let's hope I don't roll low because D20s hate me.
Do it. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Does a 12 hit?
Does the 12 hit the little skitterus?
Yes.
No.
Okay, but it's not a 1.
Yeah,
No, but
there-
it does reset her crit range.
it does reset my crit die.
Oh no.
This is why.
Oh, head pats.
Put your
All
dice
right.
in jail until the beatings will continue until morale improves.
If I did that, I would not have any D20s left.
That's why you gotta buy so many.
Honey, I have 10.
All right,
That's a lot.
So, Ember fires this shot off. That this creature is able to dodge it. The 2 of them will attempt to stab out at Wig again. They will hit, and Wig will take 2 damage.
One of them has disadvantage because they're flanked by
Question mark?
Oh wait,
Flanking
no,
doesn't confer any disadvantage. You might be pathfindering.
I'm pathfindering. I've got another group that does Pathfinder. Sorry.
All G. Next up is Taz.
Taz. Okay. That's me. That's my name. I'm gonna I think I'll use my bonus action first, and I'll throw a meteor right here. A good, safe 5.1 feet away from me. So that's DC 15 Dex save.
Fails.
Okay. That's gonna be 3. Count them, 3 damage points.
Excellent.
Total of 3.
Yeah, on 2d6. I rolled a 2 and a 1.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I've had some pretty bad damage rolls today.
One of them dies.
Okay, and then the other one I'll throw here.
Okay.
Oh, did I actually use the spell? I should probably reflect that on my character sheet. Yeah. Okay. And I'm concentrating on it. DC 15 save.
Fails again.
Okay, and this time I rolled a 4, so that's one more than last time.
We're moving up.
That is an
Another one dies.
Wow, on 4d6 I rolled a 7. That's insane.
You're cracked.
I'm cracked. I'm insane.
You're insane. You're literally insane.
Okay, I've got 2 meteors left. Yeah, I've got 2 meteors left if I can keep
And a
them to the
bonus
next
action.
turn and also not die. I guess I'll use Illusory Feint on this one near me and just try to get him off of me. So that's just an attack roll, but it's a melee attack roll, so not my good attack roll.
4.
And then it's the one with the re-roll and the weird damage thing.
Is it a
I
melee
rolled-
spell attack or is it a melee attack?
It is a melee attack with my weapon. Yeah, it's a melee attack with my weapon.
Okay.
So first one's a 13.
There's we'll miss.
13 is okay, so since it misses, that staff is revealed to be the illusion, and then I get to roll to hit again. This is a 19 plus 4. There's a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's going to deal. I believe it's 1d8 plus my spell modifier. Psychic damage equal to my spellcasting ability modifier plus 1d8 at 5th level. So that's 3 plus 4 for 7 damage.
So another one dies. In that entire round, you deal 14 damage.
With 4d6 and a d8, and a bulk of the damage was the fact that I have 20 charisma. The highest roll I got was not a roll.
And so,
yeah.
go ahead.
That's how the dice fall. That's my turn.
And so this one skitterer that's left, kind of like crawling up you, will stab out at you with 16 hit.
Yeah, I got 14.
All right, you take 1 piercing damage.
Okay, and then
and you need to make a concentration check.
Yeah, I rolled a 18. 19.
Okay.
17 plus 2 is 19.
Yep.
So I maintain concentration, I suppose.
So Wig will lash out at these other
I'm gonna run to the
two.
bathroom real quick.
Oh yeah, we're about to go on break.
Oh, okay, I'll just wait.
Yep. I'm just gonna end this turn. Wig will hit the first and hit the second. So you see Wig quickly dives forward, slicing through both of these creatures, once in front, once behind, runs forward and drives their spear through the one that's attacking you, Taz, and Bay and Ember. As you're sitting here listening, this whooshing noise, this like rushing, it's kind of like a rushing water noise, starts to get closer and closer. And eventually you start to realize that it is a sea of, it is a tremendous amount of skittering, these little skittering tink tank mobs that have been coming after you. You recognize the sound as an absurd amount of them.
It's a real ShamWow moment.
Yes.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
I have a stupid idea. I'm gonna try it and hope for the best.
Are you gonna put? You want to put the oxygen tank in the middle of the crowd and then shoot it?
Sort of, yeah.
I love that.
It gets better though. So I have
That's what It Gets Better Foundation says. I don't know. I'm
Okay,
still pretty guy.
I'm praying to God that these things don't have high wisdom. That would make sense. They don't seem very smart. I have as my racial feature, I have one spell left.
Which is?
Fear.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, cast fear on the wave of them. It only gets part of them, but the back half isn't feared. They're trying to go forward. The front half is feared. They have to go backwards, and then they just get stuck. Toss sprints and grabs the battery, hurls it in, and then I shoot. It pauses. Them backing up into each other pauses it for at least a round or two, so Taz can run and grab the battery, or whoever our fastest person is.
I like that. As you start to hear this skittering, kind of this skittering en masse, moving down the hall. What would you like to do?
Oh, I'd like to run towards where my friends are.
You do that. You're there.
All right. Oh, you moved me. Gotcha.
Which branch are they coming from, Molly? Or do we know them?
So as you
they all
move
came over here. Before.
Yeah, so yep, and that will be the same here. It's not letting me ping, but that's fine.
Did we see anything down this way?
You haven't. Nobody has gone down there yet. You didn't see anything obvious.
Okay. Well, I think if there's a wave of jitterbugs coming our way, scootaloos, we gotta ski daddle. We gotta get out of here. You had an idea with the battery, right?
Yes. So as soon as Taz shows back up, Ember's like halfway to reloading their gun, and just looks around and shouts, "Someone go get that battery now!" As she starts to kneel down and ready herself at like an intersection, aiming for probably an intersection, maybe right here. Oh, there's another path this way. Let's back up a little bit.
I believe is the only medium party member with 30-foot move speed. I'm probably best suited.
Yeah, Bay is helpful and will definitely start trying to go, but is absolutely not the right person for this task.
Yeah.
Only me and you have 30 foot, and I ain't going anywhere.
and you guys are seeing a kind of expression on Taz that you haven't seen before. Like I kind of faced my own mortality for a minute there in a way that I'm not super used to. So I'm jumping into action. How long, Molly, do you think we have, and how long do you think it'll take for me to get that battery?
So I'm actually going to do a contested athletics check to see who gets back first. So give me an athletics or acrobatics check.
We'll do acrobatics.
Oh, before Taz runs off, I'm gonna bless the three of them, not me.
Okay. That is 16 acrobatics.
This sound, it doesn't seem like it's like that close.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's coming down, but you're not sure if it's like within a minute or not. You may burn your bless. It may not get into effect for combat. Are you okay with that?
I'll wait then.
Okay.
So I don't have a bless?
You do not have a bless.
Then I got a 14 on my acrobatics.
Great. So you all, Wig, Bay, Ember, you are all there. You hear this swarm of skitterers approaching. Where are you setting yourselves up?
I already have myself set up where I think I want.
Okay. And so when you see this horde, what is the action that you want to take?
I am going to cast Fear on the biggest chunk of the first part of the horde and attempt to make them flee backwards into the horde behind them.
Can
Creating
I?
inner traffic jam.
Yeah. Can I maybe make an Arcana or an Insight check as to the nature of these skitterers, as to whether they're constructs? Because fear wouldn't work against a machine, I think.
You would know that they definitely are constructs.
I don't think fear is going to work, Ember. We can still shoot the grenade, but I don't think fear is going to work on these little robots. I don't think they're capable of fear.
Ah, okay. Well, fair enough. In that case, I'll save the spell.
I think we should all retreat and grab the. I'll run ahead of you. Grab the battery, and we can throw it behind us, and you can shoot it, and that might buy us some time. But from the sound of it, we got to just move. We got to just get out of here.
All right, fair. Let's roll. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about them being constructs. You bring a good point, Taz. Let's roll. Wait, is Taz being smart?
No, yes, always, of course. Why are you surprised? Why we don't?
He is a wizard.
He is a wizard.
So you are making a bolt as a group back to the ship.
Yeah, like towards the bathrooms.
Okay.
Ember is going to. So it started off as a very narrow part of the hallway. Ember's like right at the head of the stairwell, waiting for Taz to get back to. Or Ember's right at the top of the trap door, staring down at, waiting for Taz to get back with the battery.
Okay. So because I don't have a battle map made for the bedroom, I need just logistically wise, because I don't have a bedroom. Actually, you know what? We'll just do this theater of the mind. That's fine. That's fine. We will. You all pull back. Let me switch shooters here. So we're going off map. We're gonna go theater of the mind here. You all pull back to the third sub level of the deck, of the ship, where you had found the magically infused trapdoor with the speech curses. You are all sitting there listening for the skitterers as they approach. Taz will come back, and before Taz arrives, well before the skitterers get to where you are.
Okay.
With the battery.
In that case, go ahead and just put it down there, and I can take lock on aim on it.
I do that.
Okay. Make a how are you just dropping the battery down and hoping that they just run near it?
Do you want to maybe set it at the trapdoor, like where we can see it, and shoot it as they come out, or do you want it to be down there?
I was thinking down there, but if you have any alternate thoughts, I am all ears.
Do you remember there was like that long corridor?
They might yeah, totally. So shush. There is a you might be able to get more of them if you shoot them up here. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
let's set it down next to the trapdoor instead, and I'll wait till they start flooding in. And maybe back up out of the room a little.
Well, and there's also, do we want to get off the ship? It sounds like he released some stuff.
Well, we haven't gotten the last thing we need to get, right?
We still need the other battery.
It's true, but we do have one. We do have one, and we have definitive proof that the other one is in possession of this Kwa'u guy.
They don't care. They don't care. They're like, get them back or these people die, basically. They don't care about who stole it. They just want the things back. The cores.
And you hear some strong emotion emanating from Ember's voice because her brother is one of the people who stands to lose
You
a
know,
lot.
So she's like, I'm gonna get that core or I'm gonna die trying.
Okay, but we don't have to give up on getting the core just because we're getting off the ship. And we could ask for a delay by showing them that we've gotten half of it back. There are a
No.
lot of options in between. All right.
Ember's just like, nope, no, not leaving here without that.
We could-
They might move or go to a different place, and we may not be able to find them again. They may learn to be more sneaky.
I have an idea.
Are you okay?
These constructs. These constructs are shut up. These constructs are mindless, right? Do you think they'll attack the other members of the cult?
The other
You
members
had
of
you had seen them. Your Taz would remember seeing, because it was only yesterday for Taz, seeing the cult members not attacked by them
Okay.
on the street fight.
Mhm. Okay, then I mean, I don't know. I am a step away from dead with no spell slots left. So,
I feel like I feel like we should find a safe place. And then Bay's maybe gonna pull Taz aside and be like, okay, maybe you should just take a little, and then she's gonna wink. They're gonna wink and be like, a little nap, if you know what I mean. Maybe just a little nap for your wizard stuff. You know,
yeah,
nap might help.
yeah, like Ember, can we take like an hour to regroup and come back? I
Let's
don't
find
think.
what if we could plan to find on the ship?
sure.
Okay, let's. So I'll set us up the bomb. I'll set up the bomb at the thing, and then do you want to just stand there and watch the trapdoor?
You all hide. I'll keep watch. And when they come through, it'll be taken care of. Or we could try to shut the trap door and just barricade it.
Also true.
If you're looking to delay, I just want that core.
No, I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
We've got a lot writing on this too.
Ember is also just like not nearly as beat up as y'all, so she's still way more determined. She hasn't taken a point of damage yet.
Bay is okay, but they are at least semi-aware of Taz's situation, and I think would be trying to be sensitive.
So, as you look around this well-appointed bedroom, there are you have the bomb set up. The trapdoor is propped open on the bomb. If you set off the trap as it's planned now, the trapdoor will be hard to seal. If you do something else, you may be able to seal the trapdoor on its own. You doubt that these little automatons will be able to make it. There, as you look around the rest of the room, there are a number of chests. There are some bookcases. There are a bunch of scroll cases. There are a few racks with bottles in them, and you see that you see a clearly marked lever that would close the secret door above.
Okay, hybrid ideal.
Mm.
Taz, put the battery down there.
Mhm.
Bay, hop on the lever. As soon as I shoot it, pull the lever, Crunk.
Okay.
Taz, see that bookcase? Push it over here right in front of the trapdoor. As soon as it
We're
shuts,
gonna.
shove it down.
Okay, and then we're gonna take a minute to recuperate, and then to whatever. We're gonna take a minute to dress our wounds, and then go back for Kwaum and try to get the other core.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you need
Yeah,
a
that
break.
sounds like a good idea. If I can get a if I can get a little time, I could definitely be a lot more effective against the little creatures.
Okay. So I start to pull the bookcase over. What do we hear from the tunnel? Okay.
You've never seen a TV with static, like most Gen Z people, but it sounds like TV static
What
because
kind of
you
TV is
are
static?
no, not you, Taz.
Uh-huh. Well, Taz has experimented with some wizardly drugs, so I think I would
Okay,
recognize the static.
would understand what's static. It sounds like so much noise that it all occurring at once that it sounds like static
Mhm.
or rushing water.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull the bookcase over. Do I roll for that or?
Nope, you're able to do
Okay.
that. Wig will help you. You are.
How has
Um,
anyone did Wig take damage?
Wig went down.
Wig
Remember?
went
We
down.
went down.
Right.
Yeah, and you popped
So
her up.
I am gonna do while we're having what I assume is a short rest too. I'm also gonna do a prayer of healing if that accounts factors into anyone's hit dice or anything.
So let's you set up the bomb. This as it starts to come up, you see this swarm. You see the first 2 or 3 start to come up. Ember, it's kind of like just a trickle that you see them.
If there's only 2 or 3, I'm actually going to let them come through and wait till the big wave starts to get on the bomb.
Okay.
And that will be Wig's job to get the couple that may, the 1 or 2 that may skitter through.
And so Wig is staying there holding an action to stab anything that comes up. So you all kind of stand there gathered around this portcullis, firing bolts at this small trickle. And then you see the big mass comes and Ember's shot goes off. And you hear this explosion from beneath. Wig slams the portcullis down.
I push the.
And you hear a combination of claws slamming into this, like trying to push it open, and the kind of like bodies being bounced off of it. Ding, 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 ding. And you hear, and soon you just kind of hear this like churning underneath it. It settles into this low churning beneath. And as this explosion goes off, the ship kind of tilts a small amount.
Oh.
And you are able to seal the upper door, and you are able to take a short rest.
Cool.
All right.
How do I do that?
Everyone is also gonna get.
You regain all your wizard spells. You can just
As
set
you
it
do.
back.
Isn't there
and
like
then-
a short rest button though?
Is a maybe. Yes, it is on the top of your character sheet. There's 3 next to your level. There are 3 buttons. One is short rest.
And then everyone gets 16 health points back as well.
Okay, I get
So-
16 and a hit die, which I roll, or I get. What do I do? Do I get like half the hit die, or what?
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that, please?
So I get 16 from Bay, but then when you short rest, you roll a hit die and you get that much plus Constitution.
You roll up to half of your constitution. Yeah, so it is hit die plus con.
I rolled a 1.
No.
Okay.
It's a 26.
So then you gain that, and you can roll up to you can roll as many hit die as you want.
Oh, because I'm level 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I only gain the con modifier once, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll just roll 4 more d8. 5.
while everyone heals, I'm going to go and grab my prize. I am at full health, so you don't have to worry about healing me.
Excellent.
14. So 26 plus 14, so that's up to 30. And I had aid from earlier, so I'm up to 40 HP.
And you do still have those 5 temp hit points to heal too, if that.
Yeah. The not temp hit points, yeah.
I mean, yeah, sorry, your max hit points have been increased by 5.
Cool, I'm up to 40.
Woo!
Okay, and I want to go have a word with those guys we trapped. We don't have to do that. You can say no, that's a waste of time.
Sorry.
What would you like to ask?
I'm going to articulate to them that they led us to Kwaun, and we had a fight with him. We didn't die. So I'm pretty sure the next time Kwaun sees them, they're dead. And just see how they react to that. And I'm going to try to, through some combination of persuasion and deception, convince them that I've put them in put a spell on them where they can't lie to me, that they're making some kind of binding oath, and try to conscript them onto our side. I don't know if that will work.
You get the idea that they are too gung-ho.
They are too cults.
They are too cult-pilled.
Yeah.
To be able to win over in that way.
Well, these things happen. All right, well, they're lost. They can die. That's whatever.
We did our best. You know?
Hey, do you remember the guy that we didn't kill and tied up?
Yep. He's still in the bathroom. He's lying beside your battery. Angry.
Mm-hmm. I wonder what we're going to do with him.
We might take him to the Malgokdar. That might be a good idea. Mm-hmm.
I vote we eat him.
No, come on.
That's interesting. I appreciate your input.
So how are we? Do we hear anything from the trapdoor?
Yeah, there's still kind of a churning at for the first 30 minutes. There, like the churning doesn't stop, and you get up a few times and you call the fire into your hand again, just like fuck, are they coming? Are they coming? Are they coming? And then like anything that transcends do, no, of course they're not coming. No, sorry.
Hey.
I make myself laugh.
Did you know that sometimes a word means multiple things?
I had no idea. Is that like a double entendre?
The double Nintendo, actually.
Oh, double Nintendo. I really did like that. I enjoyed Super Mario NES on the Super Mario RPG on the double Nintendo. There are a couple of times that you will have like a moment where you think that they're going to get through, and then after about 30 minutes, the churning backs up away from the door.
Mm-hmm.
You can still hear it in the distance, but
while we're resting, can we look around if there's any other like secret passages we missed or any way down there that?
Make an investigation check.
Well, I have high intelligence. I'm very good at this. I rolled a 1.
Can we all do this, or is this just Taz?
Yep.
Okay. Wait, you said yes.
Yes.
Yes, you should roll. You should roll.
Okay.
Yes, you may roll.
I got a 15 for my investigation check.
15.
I got a 19.
19. Wig got a 16. Let me quick pull up. So you start to tear the room apart, and you will find a small bag of diamond dust worth 200 gold pieces. And you will also find a small bag of strange looking. These are not typical mint of the Hodmors area, the Daggerlands area. These are coins from another region. They seem to be marked with ships and 3 small rocky spires, worth about 200 GP as well. And you find the first page of a contract. And as you're reading through this, you find it states the following. In legalese, the party in the first part shall be noticed as the party in the first part. The party in the second part shall be known as the party in the second part. And as you dig through this, you're able to find bring the Daragarash to Onorama lands. Interrupt and pilfer any Ohabala or Mogakthar efforts. Do your best to avoid the Janurota. You may take anything from the surrounding lands that you wish. It is your right. You will need them for the work in front of you. And you look around for the second page and it's not there.
Interesting.
Is it like a magical contract or just a record of a deal made?
A record of a deal made.
Okay.
I ask because I'm a wizard, and wizards are well known for magical contracts. Okay.
Sure.
Okay, last thing to do while on break, on the short rest. Can I go grab another battery? Because that was useful.
As the hour has faded, you will go back up to that top deck, and you see that kind of like the ship has burned through it's kind of burning through its emergency reserves, and while there are some tubes left, very few of them are actually charged anymore. Kind of seem to have dissipated.
Don't want to give me another giant bomb.
The ship is running out of power. Now, the underneath parts of the ship, the map we were looking at was quite rocky, but they aren't actually rocky, right? They're like metal caverns and stuff.
Where you went through on the trapdoor that's in the room?
When we had that fight with Kwa'u,
that was you are seeing that this was a mine. You saw the rutted tracks, you saw the walls with pick marks.
Oh.
There was a mine in the ship.
No.
Under the ship?
The trapdoor opened into a place that was distinct from the ship.
But it moves, doesn't it?
The ship moves.
Okay.
The trapdoor doesn't seem to be affixed.
I see.
To where it was.
I see.
Can I look for some controls to the ship?
Yeah.
Do I have to look for them, or is it?
No, you find them.
Marked?
Yep.
What do we, does it? Do they look usable?
No.
Nope. Okay.
No, there's not power, and also you're not really an engineer.
That never stopped me before.
It would definitely stop Taz.
Okay. Curse my ineptitude.
Ember
Okay.
just looks at Taz. Don't do it. I see that glimmer in your eye. It's not worth it. Don't do
But
it.
we could steal the ship. Okay.
At that point, Ember's like,
You mentioned some potions earlier. Were there any health potions around the room?
I mentioned potions in the room?
You mentioned like flasks and stuff.
Oh, there are bottles. You take a look around, and there are some bottles of fine wine.
Okay. Well, I'll pocket the fine wine for
Great.
a secret tool to be used later.
For whiz
Cool.
biz.
So you have three bottles of fine wine.
Cool. That would have been really useful for parlaying with Kwa'u. I could have thrown it in his face.
Feet. Like a reality TV show, you come down and you're like,
I like to think he would have been so shook that he doesn't take an action for the first turn. What?
Actually, wine throwing does confer the stun condition in D&D 5e. It's true.
No. No, you're lying to me. You just
Am
made
I
that
being
up.
a silly goose?
Okay.
It's today.
Ember,
Wine throwing. That's some D&D 3.5. This is the rule block for how to throw wine at somebody.
Yeah.
Ember tries to steal one of the 3 bottles and go ahead and tries to pop it open and take a few sips.
This is really what you want to be doing right now?
It's a delicious red. I assume I don't know what reds taste like. I guess it tastes like butter and eau de walnut. I don't know what's good.
She just looks back. What? I'm thirsty. It's hot in here.
Elements
break.
of musk.
I have water. Okay. So what's our plan? What's our plan?
Mhm.
We're he's definitely recovered now.
The plan is not die.
That's
So we're
really
gonna-
great.
It's a good plan.
But like literally what are we going to do? We're going to lift the bookcase, open the thing, blast the minions and fight our way towards Kwa'u to go get the core back?
It does seem like that's the plan.
Got a better
That-
idea?
Do I have a better idea? Not one that you consented to. So
I have a few abilities that could definitely help us clear those through quicker. Bay, I've seen you call a bunch of spirits down before. Can you do that in a way that just hurts everyone around you without you having to bonk them?
yeah, do you,
Yes.
The question is spirit guardians. Do you have spiritual guardians?
I don't, but I do have something. I have my a light cleric.
ooh, light cleric, yeah, fireball.
No, I'm sorry. My words are failing me right now. My channel divinity. I have Radiance of the Dawn, so that's like an AOE basically.
Okay, so I think if I don't know,
30 feet around me.
You don't have Okay. I guess or no, you it's not a domain spell, so you would have had to prepare it. Okay. But you always have fireball. It's a good spell. All right. Well, I don't see any reason to waste time then. I've got my spells back. Do we hear anything?
The churning has faded away.
All right, let's keep it pushing. Let's get moving.
Go team, go!
So Wake will help you open up lift up the bookcase and put it back, slide it off to the side. You swing open the hatch. She does kind of like jokingly just say, "Shush!" And the thing is, and then she's like, "No, never mind. No, it's not real. We're not getting cursed again."
Puzzle.
Yeah.
From the puzzle. Yeah.
Um,
Can we go sneaky this time? I regret everything previously.
Yes, absolutely.
Did you, Kat? Did you just do the anime pull your eye down and stick your tongue out? Okay.
Yes, that is how Ember responds to Wig when they do that.
Is that like an actual thing in Japan? People do that. They go.
I have no idea.
I've seen every anime girl ever do that, but
Well, now
So-
you've seen one in real life do it.
an anime girl in real life is doing it.
Ooh, well.
Ooh, woo, indeed.
can you double jump?
So you,
Maybe.
of course. Who can't? Like, what? Like, that came with my e-prescription. Like, I
Okay.
got double jump the first hit. Like, April 7th, I'm in there,
Okay.
getting my double jump. So, you start to move quietly down the hall, and you open this and you move down the ladder into this area, and you sort of have to, like, you have to kind of like push some dirt out of the way because the way that the ship shifted is only like half of the door is exposed to the earth anymore. And you see the bit that was exposed to the explosion is like dented up and in, and has like a bunch of the piercing feet of these little creatures like jammed into it, and you sort of like lift it up, and it's just sort of like a blackhead strip of all of these things. Oh, it's a
You just
little
have such a
naked
way with
baby.
words. You have such a way
Uh,
with words, Molly.
I am. I once. Anyways,
Let's go. Let's play D&D.
that's what I'm doing. This is the fun part for me.
Painting the
Blackhead
word
strips. So you make your way down the hall. You're quietly moving along, and you don't hear that churning anymore. That rush of bladed feet. And you make your way back to the intersection where you had originally found yourselves in the confrontation with Kwa'u. And you kind of like look around the corner, and you're peering through, and nothing is clear. You don't see any clear signs of anyone or any of these little blade-footed creatures. The remains of the ones who were there are no longer there, however.
Interesting.
That doesn't bode well. All right.
That's. I think next time we should try to orchestrate a scenario where maybe I can prepare an action and put down, because Cloud of Daggers, I think Cloud of Daggers at a choke point will kill like an infinite amount of them as they mindlessly run at us and get cut to ribbons, right? I think. So if we can find the problem is gonna be like I can get hit and lose concentration, and I have to go before them or they'll swarm us like that last fight. And also probably I should not initiate combat within melee range of Kwa'um. That's probably not a good idea. But hey, look, we all make mistakes. So I think we should maybe just.
So you want to like set a trap?
I want to sneak, and I think this time I'm gonna stand in the back
Okay.
and maybe set a trap. Like maybe Ember's very quick, right? Because you're a rogue, so you can cunning action dash and stuff. So maybe if you take a pot shot and then run away, we can lure them into an ambush.
Yeah, I love
I
that.
could do that.
Let's catch some little guys.
So as I love that Winston looked up when you said that. Hello, catch me.
Yes.
Do you
hello.
have ham? So you look around, and Ember, you sneak forward, and you look down the hall where everyone had come from, and just dark and quiet.
I whisper back, nothing. Do
Let's
we keep going
move forward. And
Okay.
this time without the disco lights, and I will guide Bay. I will grab their hand.
Aww.
If anyone makes that kind of sound, I will let go of their hand.
Okay. So, let me grab a wig here. It doesn't collide with walls, I promise. So we move along here through the darkness. As you look around a corner, you see another long, dark hallway that goes down about 100 feet. And you continue to move along. And you see it opens into a larger chamber. What would you like to do? You don't hear anything. It's kind of still that quiet. And you see... Nope, yep.
This way?
Yeah, you can catch up to where... oh, yeah, you don't have light on you.
My Bay is a little bit
There you
blind.
go.
Okay.
So yeah, so you see the unblind people here will see small collections, small carts filled with ore of different kinds on the sides of the area, some crates.
So this is the kind of choke point I'm looking for right here.
Perfect. Excellent.
So
Okay.
I'll hang. Why don't I hang back, and someone braver than me goes and just pokes out and see what's up.
I make really good bait, but also I have short legs.
I think
Wait
either
for me.
Ember
I got little legs.
I think Ember or Soot are good candidates for this. Not to volunteer you to do something, but
I'm game though. If you don't feel comfortable, I just want you to know I will totally do it.
So as you come to the end of this chamber, you still hear nothing, and you see another hallway extending another 40 feet to your north.
Hmm.
It seems to
You
open
don't
up
hear
into
anything. There's no sounds.
there's like this shifting of sand every now and then. Is the kind of as the
Can-
loose earth moves
can I just
underneath
take
you.
a moment? Not any significant length of time, but just to try to figure out what they were mining. What kind of minerals? What kind of
You're putting together that the diamond dust that you found is a product of what they're doing here.
I see. I see.
As you see
Sounds
the ore
diamond.
around you in these carts seems to have, you're not able to see much in the grayscale, but you do see some kind of like resplendent, you see like it kind of goes from like a black stone to a white stone to a black stone, and you can sort of tell that there's a color variation there, so you're getting that they found some kind of vein where they are.
Does anybody want some better light to look at this, or should we just keep moving?
Well, I think we know. We heard a rumor already about what, like, specifically what they're mining down here. I just can't remember.
You heard that they were after valuable reagents and especially jade to sell back to the Baratuvians, the commissars of the north.
Does this look like jade?
This doesn't. This looks
Interesting.
like other
But
valuable
diamonds-
tools.
Diamonds are amongst the most valuable reagents because they're used for things like revivify and oh shit, they might be resurrecting somebody. I just put that together. That's not good. Because a lot this is, I don't know if Taz would know, probably Taz would know this, taking a bunch of wizard classes, actually. Almost every resurrection spell, be it revivify, true resurrection, or some kind of ritual to bring some demon back, involves a hefty amount of diamonds. Is there some kind of check I can do, or should I just run with that assumption, Molly?
If
I mean,
are you asking to roll to see if you assume that?
No, I mean, I assume it. I was kind of asking if there was a roll I could make to know if I was right or not, but that's not how information works.
Your logic is sound.
They could
Do you
be
know
pulling-
for sure if it's happening? You haven't
Let me
seen
think.
any rituals occurring.
I'm a little bit forgetting what the cult worships. It's not like a dead djinn, is it?
Nope.
Okay.
God of Progress, but they're specifically.
That's Cobus.
Yeah, we've heard about the. I don't want to be. It would take me a minute to sift all through this. We'd heard about the cult leader specifically as the mouth of Comus, and they were all kind of like ostracized from the main commissarians. Is that right? Because they're too hardcore.
So, I guess the problem is that diamonds are also just valuable, so they could just be selling them. So we don't know for sure what's going on, but
And after a bit of talking, Embers says, "It looks like at least that keeps going down here. Let's leave whatever they're mining. We've got bigger fish to fry."
I will take a moment to pocket some diamonds if you'll allow it, Molly.
Yeah, they're uncut. This is unprocessed. You may only get 10 or 20 gold of dust out of it, but that's fine.
All right.
So you arrive to a bit that hooks around to the left and a bit that kind of hooks around to the right. Which way would you like to go?
Can I ask in relation to the ship? Oh, I'm getting some echo. In relation to the ship, Do we know if we're gonna be like under the ship or
You are under
going-
the ship.
We're currently under the ship. Okay.
Yep.
I guess it doesn't matter. The ship just probably hooks up to. Probably the ship hooks up to the mine and then goes to other mines.
Like a docking situation, yeah.
Yeah. Not that docking. The other docking.
You don't know. Maybe both.
I'm down to flip a coin unless anyone has a strong opinion about left or right.
I think Bay would ask Godmorse, honestly.
You don't get anything.
It was worth a shot. I see you asking Hodmores, and I think it would be like in character. I think it'd be really funny if Hodmores talked to me, but not to the cleric. So I'm gonna try too. Nat 20 and Hodmores talks to me. Yeah. Okay. Well.
I have an idea I would like to do.
Okay.
Ember finds 2 decently sized stones,
Okay.
takes one, throws it down the left path, listens for an echo.
There's definitely more of a noise down the left side.
The right side?
To the left side. There's more of an echo. And as the stone, and less of an echo to the right side.
Okay.
As the stone clinks off of the walls, you hear some loud mechanical whirring from down to the left. And that's where we'll pick up next time.
Mm.
So thank you so much for watching another episode of Tales of the Concord, Shadows in the Daggerlands. I've been Molly, your GM. I've been joined by Penny, Catagon, and Scarlet. Adora will be back with us for the finale next week. And we're so excited that you came on this journey with us. Thank you so much. So bye.
Bye.